So, the first thing we need to understand is that cravings in general, they mean something physiologically in the body. It means that our body is trying to satisfy some type of an immediate need that it has for either a mineral or a calorie or something like that. So if you have a craving, then that should wake you up to the fact that there's something not working properly, because while that little treat may satisfy the immediate need, over the long term, it can be absolutely devastating to health. Like, for example, let's take a look at salty foods here.
Let's break it down.
So individuals that have a tendency to crave salty foods, that is an indication that they've depleted all of the minerals in their body, their sodium and electrolytes and so on. And your adrenal glands, they produce stress hormones and hormones that regulate your mineral outtake and input.
Okay.
So if you're craving these salty foods, that's a pretty good indication that you may have some type of an adrenal dysfunction. Now, the primary hormone related to these salty cravings is cortisol.
Okay.
And cortisol is a stress hormone. It helps to regulate our energy throughout the day, and it also packs on this.
This, I say, what the heck is this? This is 1 pound of fat.
This is the volume of 1 pound of fat within the body. So cortisol will put that fat right into your midsection, right around the belly. So if you have really, really stubborn belly fat and you notice that you have a tendency to crave salty foods, then that means that your problem is not overindulging in calories per se or lack of exercise. It's that you actually have this adrenal dysfunction causing those issues.
So
now look,
sugar.
Yeah, here we go. The sweets, right? The cookies, ice cream, and candy, and so on. This right here means that there's a blood sugar imbalance going on. Now, when you overconsume sugar, your body releases a hormone called insulin, and it will surge that hormone in order to drive the sugar into your cells. Now, insulin is also a fat-storing hormone, so that will also pack on more of this fat.
Okay.
And it will put it in the midsection, but it can also pack it on in other areas. That's where the love handles will have a tendency to come from as well, is from insulin and fat storage. But over time, those surges can actually cause your body to have a harder and harder time processing sugar. So you'll continue to crave more and more of it, yet it's actually not being used by the body properly. This can lead to diabetes. It can lead to other health conditions.
And then what about a common, a lot of people drink coffee, some type of caffeine. This isn't good.
Yeah, this can be problematic. For one, caffeine is an adrenal stressor. It puts stress on your adrenal glands and forces them to produce cortisol. So for the person that has an adrenal issue, this can be absolutely devastating over the long run. Again, indulging from time to time may not be a problem, but if you rely on these types of stimulants, then you are essentially using this product as a drug. Also, if you are struggling with weight due to issues like this, or craving simple carbs and breads and things, it may require some laboratory testing to identify why your body isn't working the way that you want it to, and then utilizing some small but very powerful lifestyle changes that can ultimately help you overcome those cravings and finally shed those unwanted pounds.